Hello, good evening, and welcome to this week's award-winning podcast for county fans by county fans. I am in charge this week as Russ has very important dates, so he's left me in charge of the buttons. Joined, as ever, by Andy. How are you doing, Andy? You feeling much better nowadays?
Yeah, a lot better, thanks. Got a bit of a cough lingering still, but yeah, last week was just threw me, hit me for six, definitely. I'm never ill. I'm quite fortunate. I'm never ill.
Yeah.
And yeah, just wasn't great. So yeah,
feeling better this week though. Having a good week this week.
Yes, having a much better week. And much to my amazement, I was looking at getting because I've noticed in the previous podcast that my glasses reflect the screen, and literally it's like I don't have any eyes, because all you can see is the screen. So I was looking at anti-glare glasses and anti-glare screen protector, and then it's Heather just turned around and said, have you ever thought about putting your PC on night mode? And look at it, you can see my eyes, everyone. Look at it, eh?
Every day's a school day, Andy.
I know. Well, another revelation which you know about is I did not know on a single screen monitor PC you can do split screen, so you can be working on two things at the same time. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Technology.
It's great, isn't it?
Great. What will he do next?
It's well and truly bypassed me, technology, but yeah. Anyway, people haven't come on here to listen to me be an old age pensioner when it comes to computers. How are you, Waggy?
I'm all right, yeah. Very good. Very, very good. It's Wednesday. It's the podcast. All is good. So just quickly, we are obviously sponsored by Overpass Clothing and in conjunction with Edgeley Con Club Coaches. And tonight we have a debut guest, and we will be grilling it. I mean, we will be asking him questions shortly. We'll get him out in a bit. We'll talk about Harrogate victory last night in the Virtue Pizza Cup Trophy, whatever it's called nowadays. We'll briefly have a quick talk about Huddersfield, but obviously the guys did the review show on that. Did quite an in-depth talk on that, which was good. We'll have a little bit talk about rumours, maybe talk about Rotherham, but again, Steve's done a good job. I've listened to that today with his chat with the Rotherham guys, so that's available as well. And obviously, random shit of the week, and Andy is in charge of that, so we have no idea what's going on.
Neither do I. That's why it's called random shit of the week.
I'd obviously say good evening to everybody that's joining us, all the usual faces there. So if I can find it where it's gone, should we get our guest out?
Let's do it.
Hello, Matthew.
Hello, Waggy. Hello, Andy. Thanks very much for having me.
No problem. Third time's a charm.
I knew you were going to mention something about the turning you down the other two sides. I just knew it straight off the bat. Thanks, Andy.
All right, mate. All right.
So is Andy throwing you under the bus by saying that you're supposed to have been on three? This is your third time you're supposed to have been on, and you've bailed on us.
So technically, it's a match ball now, but no, yeah, I should have been on before. But
well, if you was, Andy would pop it. Because if your third time of refusing.
To be fair to Matthew, he's never had his own slot like this week where he's been asked, and can he do that week? I've only ever asked him twice before when a guest has had to postpone and it's been last minute. So this was the third time we've asked him.
That's why I said no.
He was always sloppy seconds, wasn't he?
Where's that exit button?
I feel like I just made you a compliment and then I had a dig at you at the same time. What a great show this is.
That was very good indeed. So yeah, it's your debut. So I'm going to hand over to our interviewer and let him grill you.
I'm going to split my screen so I can see what my answers are.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, 5 minutes in. Hey, someone's going to get ejected from in this show tonight. Excuse me. And whilst we're on the subject, I'm now. I've not been able to have access to the production side for a long time, have a Waggy, just because of an error. So now I've got control of all these buttons, and I'm literally sat here like this because it's like, when someone says don't press that button, I'm so eager to just have a play around with it. Probably not the best time to do it whilst on air. So
no, not while we're live on air.
No. So Matthew, can you remember your first game?
Yeah, so I've actually spoke to my dad about this. Probably when you first asked me to go on, actually. I thought, I probably need to get this in the back pocket.
That was your first game?
No, I asked my dad when you first asked me to come on. But some of the listeners might know my dad, Wes Braithwaite. So I think Russ knows him quite well. But yeah, it was, I'm going to feel old when I say this now, it was the 16th of November, 1991. So I was 9 years of age. So quite a while ago. So we played Lincoln at home in the FA Cup first round, 1-3-1. I'm not going to lie and say I remember it, but what I do remember from all those years back was the first time I saw Big Kev on the pitch, 6 foot odd. And I can just close my eyes now and picture him on the pitch. And that's kind of like my last memory when I was a kid. But he actually scored that day, as did the ghost Jim Gannon. I think it was an own goal as well. But yeah, that was my first game a long time ago.
Excellent. It's very specific to remember.
I think we had my dad says we had one player that played for us, and then I don't know if it was in the same season or the following season, and then because you remembered that player, we're then able to go back and then work out what game it was. And plus, I think he took me for my birthday because that's around my birthday as well. So I think that's another indication.
You've got to be probably one of the first guests that actually knows the date. There's not many, is there, Waggy?
There's not. No, there's not. I worked mine out going backwards, but I can't remember. I think mine was the same year. I think I was in October because we played York at home. Because I've actually got while we're on that.
We've got. I thought we got rid of him then.
No, that's the program.
Nice.
And
where
that
did
was
you get?
I got it off Gazendo. When we said what it was, he dug it out because he's got all the old programs in his loft. So he dug it out. He? Yes.
Will he have one of my first game, which was the
Ian? I'm sure he's. I don't know if he's on. Yeah, is he? I've not seen him say hello yet, but if not, if you can tell him what it is, he'll dig it out if he can find it.
Yeah, I would love the. It was the Ian Dowie Day. It was my first game.
Oh, the West Ham.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I get many people wanting to give that one away.
Well, I get on really well with Gaz. We're so tight. I reckon he would do.
Oh, that's some creeping that is, isn't it?
Such a lovely guy. And whenever I see him, I'll always buy him a pint. If he wants one. So, favourite goal.
So, the same as Ben Elliot Ginge. So it was Andy Priest against QPR. So I was literally behind the net in that corner that it went in when it went in. So yeah, iconic, just fantastic. And then it was kind of after that, the reason why again so good. Me and our kid, we went home. We used to play with a little tiny Coca-Cola ball in the living room, and we're kind of like reenacting the game out afterwards when we got home. And then I think it was then we were on Match of the Day, when FA Cup replays used to, the replay of the game used to be on Match of the Day. So again, waiting for that to come on so we could watch it back again. Obviously, Giant Killers against QPR. So yeah, that's my favourite goal, Precy.
And the Coca-Cola ball, was it one of those little soft
really small ones? Yeah. Remember? Yeah, really good.
Yeah, I had about 50 of them. But I could never. I was a goalkeeper, so my shooting was terrible. So when we played in the garden, we lost them all. So
it was our kid kicking it from the kitchen. I was in the living room, diving between the sofas. So yeah, I was doing goalkeeping as well, Andy.
I did these the wrong way around, I think, but it doesn't matter because normally you'd go favourite game and then favourite goal. But I thought I'd mix it up a bit, and I forgot. So, favourite game?
Nobody had noticed, Andy. You was doing well then. You was seamless.
Favorite game is quite difficult because we've had so many over the years. Everton, West Ham, Southampton. But I think probably Bolton at home in the cup, because it's just that's when it felt like we were back. And DC, obviously, and it just felt like then we would turn a corner after the Rusk era, and it just felt like the club was back, got the club back, and we're heading in the right direction. So that's my favorite game.
To be fair, that is an absolute brilliant game, and if you gave people like your top three, I reckon most people it would be in most people's top three. I would say
certainly of the younger generation. I know we've seen a lot of good and a lot of shit.
He's not young.
No, I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about the younger generation.
I think that says how good it was, though, because, like I said, there's so many other games we can choose from, and I'm choosing that one as my favourite because it was just. I think because we were so far behind as well at the start, and everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Ashpan own goal, Kitch back header, and then
So now, just going back to your first ever game, County Fan 696. Paul Smith played for both clubs, County and Lincoln, when Colin Murphy was in charge at EP. So, I'm guessing that was when your first game. So there you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Good knowledge. That is good knowledge. Favorite player, past and present, or past or present. Present, don't bother because we all know.
This guy here.
our number one goalkeeper.
After a Dice performance last night, he's definitely number one. But anyway, obviously Ben is favourite player.
Ben Hinchliffe or Ben Osborne?
Ben.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Ben Hinchliffe.
Russ isn't here this week. He can say what he wants.
To me, it's Ben. I don't even have to say his second name. He's so iconic. It's Ben. So everyone knows
the amount of stuff he's got there. He's obviously got an restraining order against him as well, so we can call him Ben.
Can we now call Corey because Corey O'Keefe's gone?
Well, yeah.
That's different. See, I call him a die because he's not earned the respect to being named by his first name yet.
No, fair enough. Or if you're going off Russ's argument, you don't know him by name, by friendship, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Past player.
Past has to be another goalkeeper because we're all part of the goalkeeper union. Paul Jones.
Paul Jones.
Again. I think the most iconic save for me that just made me just absolutely love him was don't you remember at Southampton in the Dell, Letitia free kick from about 25 yards or something. I think it was 30 yards going in the top corner, and he just tipped it wide, got there, amazing. So Wales number one. What can you say?
I think
hence the
I was going to say there's a couple of goalkeeper shirts in the background there. Both Paul Jones shirts, those aren't they?
Yeah.
Someone mentioned
in that one, but I'm not sure.
What on the yellow one?
Yeah, I'm sure Eric Nixon was in that one at City, but I could be wrong.
Not sure. I'm most likely wrong. I knew he wore the green one, Jones, but
yeah.
Someone said on last week's show, I think it was, that Ben Hinchliffe is our greatest ever player and Paul Jones was our best ever player. Is that right? Something like that?
Greatest goalkeeper and best goalkeeper.
Yeah, goalkeeper. That's what I meant. I don't mean player.
Yeah. Because I think, as you say, the level and the talent that Paul Jones had, he was the best keeper we've ever had for talent-wise, but think that what Hinchliffe has done for us, with us, just won't be matched again, will it? So... Yeah, possibly not. Yeah, hopefully so. Well, no, hopefully so. Down to National League North and go part time and come back again.
No, I thought you meant in terms of games. In terms of games,
I don't know. Keepers possibly aren't they? Because you generally you don't generally change your keeper that often, do you? Once you get somebody in and settled, they normally play a few years, don't they?
Yeah, but how many games has he played? How many games has he played? Over 700, is it?
No, 420. He's just
Good
gone over. He went over 400. He went over 400 last year, didn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was 700, so I have no idea.
No, Jim Gannon's only got. Oh, Andy Thorpe's only got 500 and something, and he's our highest ever appearance, closely followed by Gannon, who's got just over 500.
Yeah, must have misread that or just made it up. Either one.
I'd go with the latter.
So, yeah, good answers to those, Matthew. And this is weird, this, because we know Russ normally says this bit. So we'll just crack on with the agenda, and then you just chip in wherever you want to or don't want to. If you don't want to and you just sit there in silence, we won't have you back on again, so it's fine.
Yeah, I also have a habit of talking over people, though, so yeah, I've got to rein it in a little bit.
So do I. That's class.
I'm not getting put in edgeways here, am I, with you two on then?
When it was in the County Arms, you doing the live one, it was so difficult to not just keep chipping in. But you're giving me strict instructions to be quiet, so.
Yeah, you're our little roadie for that, weren't you? So
yeah, fanboy on the side, yeah.
Brilliant.
Excuse me.
So, obviously, Harrogate victory last night in the Virtue Trophy. I watched it. Did you go, Matthew? Because I know you was there, weren't you, Andy?
Yes.
Did you go?
My son trains on a Tuesday, so I managed to get back for the second half. Although I was sneaking the first half at his training.
Right. Fair enough. So, what did you make of it, Andy? Because you being there.
Yeah, I thought first starting lineup, it was pretty, quite a few big names in there. First half, not really anything in it. Really, was there? It wasn't the most entertaining of first halves, and I thought based on both first half and second half, I thought, excuse me, we had a lot of shape. We held our shape well. Versus second half, when they brought on the front three of Alan and Benno and Stokes, and then we had Watson at the back. I thought I was next to Steve Barsley and his family for the game, and we were saying that it seemed to lose all shape when they sort of brought off the sort of first teamers off. But as a result of that, we sacrificed the shape for actual meaningful dynamic attacking, because it felt like we were going to score at some point, especially Alan. He was a cracking player. And those three linked up very, very well. So yes, we lost the shape, but I thought, and believe it or not, I came up with that. I thought we sacrificed the shape for the attacking thing, and I managed to surprise Steve Barsley, because he was like, "Oh yeah, I think you're right," Whereas everyone knows someone said on one of the preview shows, another opposition fan, he said he's not a tactical fan, he's an emotional fan, and that's what I'm sort of putting myself down to. I'm an emotional fan more than an actual, I don't know, Steve Barsley, for example, who knows everything, every tactician, every, everything. So, but yeah, I thought generally it was a good game. We're all praying it didn't go to penalties, because about 10 minutes before the end, I felt like the temperature just plummeted about 5 degrees, and it was freezing. And I mean freezing. So luckily it didn't. And isn't it nice to sign a player who can just literally stick it in the back of the net with 2 pretty decent goals and additions from assists from Alan and Benno as well. So yeah, it's good. It's good game.
Are we going to fall in love with a lone player again? Certainly feels that way.
It certainly feels that way, doesn't it? So, yeah, I think that the first half was, we didn't have recognised striker on the pitch. Mothersill and Diamond playing up there together. I didn't think that really worked. I don't think that suited either of them, to be fair. But I think what surprised me was how high and how quick that Harrogate were pressing us. that first half, they were just all over us. We didn't get a minute, did we? So I think they held their shape quite well, as really well, and that sort of stifled us a bit. We just didn't seem to have quite the urgency. But then, as you say, going into the second half, we changed it to a back four, and yeah, we just seemed to lose the impetus. Was you back for their goal, Matthew?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, so
was it offside?
No, I think was it Jid was keeping everyone on one ear, I think. So I think he just didn't get out quick enough, and then we were caught out. And I think, yeah, again, I don't want to keep bashing. And I've seen different things in terms of a dive, but I just felt like his legs were kind of get a bus through them. They were that wide. But then I've seen other people go, well, if he wasn't spread like that and he just went to the side, then he'd be getting criticised for that. So I do kind of get it, but it just looks an unnatural spread to me than what you normally see from a keeper. You normally see a knee go down and then an arm out, but he just seems to be constantly just stuck like that and didn't change his position. So yeah, that was just my.
Do you think for him to get, obviously because he's so tall, for him to get lower, he's got to have bandy legs in a way, hasn't it?
Yeah, there was a second one as well when it was 1-on-1, and he kind of closed his body like this, and it chipped.
Oh,
when Dodson backheeled it off the line.
Backheeled it off the line. Yeah.
I thought Dodson had a great game last night, and again, I know it's Harrogate, but you can only play what's in front of you. But I thought Dodson looked really good. I've obviously missed the first half, watched the highlights today, but I thought he did really well, especially with that kind of wild shot that he had and produced a good save from their keeper. But yeah, I think their goal, yeah, like you say, the shape was gone handy and Jid was a bit deep and yeah, well put away.
Yeah, there's a comment here from I'm going to show it. There we go. Check it out. And basically, so Keane, Stokes and Eleanor shone, and Moxon had a good game too. It's no secret I'm not Moxon's biggest fan, and I think I have to disagree. I thought he had an all right first half, but I think the highlight reel, I watched the highlights today, literally showed all his best bits, Moxon's.
That means he's staying.
I don't. I think he needs to go out on loan. I still want to believe there's that Carlisle player in him somewhere, but I don't know. I like second half. It was just very negative, and every time he got the ball, he felt like he wanted to go backwards.
Yeah.
And whereas even like Edwards, I know it's a different role, but he was always looking ahead of him. He was always looking for the forward pass. Sometimes it wasn't possible, but at least the first option wasn't to go back. It was, is there a forward option? Whereas Moxon, I don't know. And there's another comment there about Diamond, and me and Steve were talking about last night, because I said, I think Diamond's gone backwards, and Steve disagreed and said, I don't think he's gone backwards. He's just not progressed, which is probably true.
I think he needs a rest. He just seems to be playing every game. I was surprised he's on the team sheet last night. I was surprised by the team, to be fair, because there was about 11 or 12 players that had been around the first team at the start of the season, or had been in the first team. And I thought, like, he's a good, strong side, that. And then, yes, again, looking at the highlights and stuff, the few moments and stuff, but from your comments before, my mate's comment, he was there, it was a bit of a mere first half, and you think about who's on the pitch and it's a mere first half, and we've had that previously against like Wigan in the Cup, etc., where it's a strong lineup and we've not really seen anything. But yeah, Moxon's not the player we were expecting, and he is frustrating, and I think, like we say, he just looks knackered after 60 minutes. Like his legs have gone, like he's not fit. Which is a surprise, but yeah, maybe alone. But if we can go to I keep thinking if we do go to the Championship, these players gonna come with us, like your Moxons and things, and they probably won't. I don't think so. Is it alone, or is it cut our losses and look for?
Well, it could be a loan option to buy, couldn't it? Or mandatory future fee. I don't know. I learned that you could do that on Football Manager. So, which, by the way, Oh, so into this at the moment, Football Manager. I've started my first 8 games in the Championship, and I had 1 point after 8 games. So I thought, I'm in a relegation fight here. I'm now 8th. Won like 12 on the bounce. It's just unbelievable. What a manager I am. Anyway, carry on.
So, yes, so we'll go back to Harrogate in real life, IRL. So yeah, I think they'd say it was a bit drab, but I think somebody's put in there as well. Again, County fan 696. Doddy's passing was as good as Norwood last night. That first half, he was pinging that ball out, and a Keki was hugging that line. And he was, he looked. They both looked good. Both had a good game. Gardner, I think he had a decent game as well. He looked good when he was getting the ball. I think it was quite tight for him getting the ball a lot of the time. He didn't have the same space as a Keki, but he was doing well. Yeah, it was the second half. It certainly thought it was going to go to penalties, but as you say, Stokes on, Brecky on. I think they both made a massive difference. They changed that front line. They looked as if they did have a bit of an understanding, didn't they? Certainly for Stokes' first goal when he just poked it through for him. And then, the second goal, quick thinking by Allen. Do you think Stokes give him a shout to take it quickly, or do you think he just because he turned away? If you notice, when he got the foul, picked the ball up, turned away, and then suddenly span around, put the ball down, and passed it out to Stokes straight away, didn't he? So do you think?
I don't know. I think it's either they've worked it on training, so it's almost like I've got the ball, quickly turn around, catch them off guard. Because for me, I just think it was just quick thinking, and if it was a training routine, then it was done to a T. It was unbelievable.
Yeah. My lad loves Alan. Saw him last season, I think towards the end. I don't know what game it was, but my lad loves Alan, and obviously told him he was in the starting lineup last night. But like you say, what quick thinking for a young lad. Let's just put there. And I think when I was watching the replay of it, it's like he puts the ball down, kicks it, then the referee blows the whistle. Like he knows that they want to do it, so then he's kind of reacted after we've done it. If you know what I mean, he's not blowing the whistle, right. And then we played it there quick. Alan's played it, and the referee's then blown his whistle, which is then caught obviously Harrogate off guard and stuff. So I was thinking, oh, have we done that too? You always see it, don't you? We take a quick free kick and then the referee brings it back, and then you're like, oh, right. But
I didn't notice it at first, but Georgia who was at the game with me, and she said, and I saw it on the highlights today, the referee's got his whistle in his mouth, and he's gone to his back to get the spray out. So he's actually gone to get it out, and then obviously he's just let play go on. So I thought the referee and the linesman last night were shite, but in fairness to him, he let play go on. So we'd have to sit there for another 15 minutes in the cold with penalties.
Just going back, and I'm just going to go to a different game when you talk about referees there, but I thought the referee at Huddersfield was let so much go, let the game flow. Their players were going down, I'm injured, and he was just letting play go on. I think one guy was down for the guy that hobbled over. I think was it in the first half? He hobbled over, and then he kept trying to walk, and he kept going down and getting back up again. And the referee was just playing on. And I thought he was one of the better referees that we've had this season.
Yeah, I've heard that. Steve from the who does the Con Club coaches, that's probably one of the first things he put on there. And he's very opinionated, that man.
We're in association with them, Andy. Just careful with wording. Mind you, nobody commentated to his face anyway.
I won't say anything about Scouse unless it was to his face. He's a lovely, lovely guy. Loves an opinion. And actually, loves a bet, because we've got another bet, but I've forgotten it because I was drunk. So
could be anything then, and you just say he's won it.
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I think Scouse has won whatever it is.
Yeah, possibly.
Brilliant. Anything else around the Harrogate game that you want to mention?
No.
There's two things that I want to talk about. Sorry, go on, Matthew.
No, sorry, Waggy. I was going to say, I think the club gave out 3 hot Vimto, did they? I think Seen a few people, mates message
okay.
that to me. Did you get one, Andy, or was it not because it wasn't alcoholic?
No, I wasn't drinking it at the game itself yesterday, so I had Bovril. So yeah, I did see a comment on there. I don't know who it was, but someone put, "Oh, they're offering free Vimto," and someone put, "Yeah, it was probably the shit Aldi version." I'm thinking, it doesn't matter. It's free.
It was
It's
in
free.
my mate sent me it in a Vimto cup, so I think it was official Vimto. I want to say,
legit.
Yeah,
legit.
but it's
Well
free.
done. Excellent.
Who cares if it's made with dishwater? It's free.
No, that's fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, two things around DC's comments. First one, DC's comments around Stokes prefer scoring sat in front of a full Cheadle end rather than just 500. Do you think he was having a go because the crowd was low because it was crap, or do you think he was just saying that because it was his first goal, he'd love to have it been a full Cheadle end roaring at him? What do you think, Andy?
I think it's been. I think if you're hearing that, I think you're misreading it. Fair enough, it's your opinion, but in my opinion, who wouldn't want to score a goal or two class goals in front of 5,000 fans facing you?
Yeah,
compared to 500 fans, and that's all he was referring to. DC, I'm sure he said previously in past interviews last year that he gets why people sort of boycott this cup. You know, and I get why people boycott the cup. But my argument on it is, and I know I've sort of gone off a little bit
go on.
Is basically if you're boycotting it now, if we get to the semi-final and even the final, would you still be boycotting it then? So, and I know he plays weaker teams and stuff like that, but yeah.
Well, that goes into my second question then is, do you think he will take it seriously, more serious now, and start putting more first team players in? Because he sort of said that he's not that arsed about this cup. He's not said that directly. Those aren't his words. I'm just paraphrasing. But he's basically saying it's not his focus, is it? The league is his focus. And I think he's keeping, the players that need minutes or bringing the youngsters in. Do you think he'll change his lineup for quarterfinals or semi-final, Matthew?
No, I think he'll keep it as it is. I think he'll give those let them run through with it. I think. Now a final at Wembley, I'm not sure, because I would imagine the opposition will be putting out their strongest to any 11. But then I do feel bad for those that have got us there. It's that kind of catch-22, isn't it? But yeah, I think for the quarters, I'm not sure about the semis, but I think for the quarters, I think he'll stick with what is at the moment.
Right. No, that's fair enough. And sorry, I'm just going back. Andy, I know you've got control of the buttons. I don't mind you putting comments up, but if you put a comment up, you read it out, because we've not got everybody that's watching on YouTube.
Right, that's how it works then. Right, okay, fair enough.
Okay.
I've just been really, really mindful of not to leave it up, because I know in the past it wound you up with people leaving them on too long and stuff. So
no, it's if you want to put a comment up, you have to read it out that it's a comment from somebody, because otherwise it's just going to get missed.
All right, stop talking, Waggy. So Mark Morley's put thousands coming out of the woodwork if we get to Wembley. Laugh out loud, lol. Yeah.
Yes. Well done.
And Claire Jess, pretty much what you were saying, Matthew, not fair on the others if he does. Now, but going back to that, if we get to the final, based on your opinion of it's not fair on the others, who's going in net? Matthew.
Ben, because I want us to win the game.
Well, then that's not fair. That's not fair on Corey, surely. Corey Adai, sorry.
No, but I think Corey against Wigan. I think Corey last night. No, my lad's a goalkeeper. I wouldn't say I was a goalkeeper. I played in net for school and Lebanon against Werner, so I can't really have much to say on that. But I think it's the most difficult position on the pitch, but I think his confidence is just shot with us. I think it was always difficult going to come in and he got a legend in place that the fans love, obviously me included. And I think, I don't know, I'd just rather have I think for a final, I'd rather have our strongest 11 and then have the bench of some of those that have made it. But like I said last night, the starting 11 or the squad in total had 11 or 12 first teamers in there, as I said. So, I'd like to say Gardner in there and Allen in there, etc. I think if we did get to a final. And I think on DC, Waggy, on your comments, I think, he's got a love-hate relationship with the fans, hasn't he? But I think he was just saying that first goal in front of the Cheadle end is probably like no other, is it? If you speak to our kid, he scored a penalty in a final against the Cheadle end, and he never shuts up about it. So maybe not then. I don't know. That raw from the Cheadle end when it goes in, what's on Saturday, I think. Was it League One EFL? Sky Bet tweeted it, I think. Listen to that noise or something when it went in and the noise. So but you know what? Just do it on Saturday, Stokesy against Rotherham, and then get it there.
Yeah, absolutely. Nigel 6446 said, when is the virtue draw? I believe it's Saturday morning, and I think
Saturday morning.
Mark Morley's put draw is Saturday morning. So it's still regional, isn't it? I think it's still north-south, isn't it? It's only, is it semi-finals when it goes to?
Yeah, I believe so. Right. Yeah. What channel is that on the? Not that we have to advertise a channel, like kind of thing, but
I haven't got a clue. It probably it's on Sky Sports, so I expect it to be on Sky Sports News or Sky Sports News 3 or something. If you've got a really shit channel. Anything else? No, don't think so. Should we have a little bit of a talk? We sort of mentioned a bit about it. Huddersfield, again, say we're not going to go into it too deep. Just have a quick little chat about last gasp goals, Watergate, Kitman Gate, that type of stuff. Because I said the guys have done a really good review show, really in-depth review show on that. That's available to watch now. So was you there, Matthew? I don't know, you weren't, was you, Andy? You was ill still.
Yeah, so, but what I will say is, I opened the window in the bedroom and I heard the best noise you'll ever hear. Because you hear it in the ground and it's mega, but you hear it from, because I can see the Cheadland sign from my bedroom window. That noise, I didn't even need to look at the score. I knew we were winning 1-0, and it was just unbelievable. And one thing I will say, and then I'll over to Matthew, is for me, Benno should be given the goal because if Benno doesn't touch it, Woods ain't scoring it.
Yeah, there's been quite a bit of debate around that, hasn't there? I think they've officially given it to Woods, haven't they?
An own goal is only an own goal if it changes the direction. Woods hasn't changed the direction, so why is he being credited it? If Woods touches it, it goes out. It doesn't go in just because of the angle his body was and where the goal was. In my opinion, what do you think about the game, Matthew?
I was thinking Woods' goal. I thought it was Benno's, and then when I saw that angle from behind the net, and then I slowed it down, I was like, "That's Woods' goal," and I put it in the lads group chat that I thought it was Woods' goal, and then obviously a few days later it's given. But it's kind of catch-22, isn't it? I would have say again, Andy.
How do I get rid of people? I'm just asking Waggy how I get rid of people.
You know how to do. But on the flip side of it, I would have wanted Andreasen to get it because I'm sick of people going, just gets a goal and he'll be up and running, get a goal, he'll be up and running. So I was like, right, I want to prove that then. When he gets his goal and he's up and running, let's see. Because everyone keeps saying we'll click and then we'll get going. That's the thing at the moment, innit? We've not been doing inconsistency. We'll click and we'll get going. Like, right, how many games are we into the season now? When are we actually going to quit before 3 games before the end of the season? We'll
game 44. Game 44. Look, we've finally clicked.
Benno scores. I don't know, but So I would have liked to get him for that, but as you said before, his through ball for Stokes last night was quality. So he has got it. We just need to put it. He's had quite a few one-on-ones this year, hasn't he? Where he's straight at the keeper, always put it wide, and yeah, he just needs that bit of. He's the best finisher in the club, according to DC. We just need to start seeing it in that heat of the moment. But yeah, I thought the best thing for me was, I think I've said before when we've done the 3-word review on past matches, what's our identity? Where's the press gone? Where's our identity gone? Well, then at Huddersfield, it came back. We were pressing. I don't know if you remember in the game, Woods chased down the defender in the corner, and it's just like, that's what we needed, get the crowd going. Because I think you mentioned on here, some of the comments on previous pods, the atmosphere has just gone. It's an early kick-off anyway, isn't it, which affects the atmosphere. But the atmosphere, again, wasn't great on Saturday, I didn't think. And it was only until them, like you say, Watergate and Kitman Gate, which we'll go on to, that you start spurring the crowd up, that challenge by Woods. But yeah, what a way to end it, because it just shows how fragile being a football fan is. 1 minute you're kind of like, oh, another draw, we still haven't scored again, and then we score 3 points, 96 minute, changes the whole dynamic of how you're feeling for the rest of the weekend. So we definitely needed it, I think, for where we are in the table. I know Steve was saying on the review with the Rotherham pod that we've just a bit inconsistent, and we're a bit surprised that we are still where we are given our results. But I think games like that, or hopefully that's it now. We click now, and then we crack on now on Saturday.
We are generally better in the second half of the season, generally. And the surprising thing that I think it was Steve Russ has put out on the socials today is that we're actually 4 points better off this season than we were in last season, and we're having a bad season.
I think everyone is. It's so inconsistent, the league. The other week, what was it? 4 points between 6th and 22nd or something, whatever it was.
Something like that. Yeah, because I think, again, the Rotherham fan, they're down in, I think, they're in the bottom 4, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I think 2 points from safety. And then something like 6 points from 12th. That's just mental. It is. It's just
crazy season. But yeah, it's a tricky one, because like the Rotherham guy on the preview show, he said that have they lost something like 5 on the bounce,
6 on the bounce,
6 on the bounce. Yeah, I wish he didn't say that, because it would just be. It's just got Stockport County written all over that game on Saturday.
12 injuries, was it, or something they've got as well?
Yeah, 12 injuries.
Yeah. It's just setting it up, isn't it, for us to be in the block, can't get through, point on the back, and then we'll concede on the 96th minute. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Huddersfield, we just needed it. We just needed that win. The fans needed it. I think the players needed it. It was nice to see how Benno at the end, and how happy Jib was coming back, and he was getting his elations from the crowd. And obviously, was it a double save from Ben and another save from him? So I'm going to mention it because I have to.
Got to get Ben in.
But then that's the pivotal moments. If that doesn't happen, we're 1 down, 2 down. So I think it's important to mention. But I just hope we can get a run of form together now, because we need to. It's so tight at the top. We need to. I've got a Bradford fan at work who messages me all the time, pet banning chickens and stuff like that, and I just need to get us ahead of Bradford. Is the other thing.
Well, in fairness, I want. Sorry, Waggy. I want both us and Bradford to go up, because if anyone was at the Sarcevic night,
just that one point.
It means Sarcevic will be in full cheerleading gear and pom-poms as a bet that we've had with him. So, sorry, Waggy, carry on, mate.
Would you rather have that as the demise of us not going up, Andy, though?
No, we only said it if we both went up.
Oh, only if we both. Right, okay.
Yeah. If we both go up.
Okay.
So, I was surprised how poor Huddersfield were. They literally came to set up to go away with a point. That's the way they were, time wasting from 10 minutes, 15 minutes. They were ridiculous. So it's really, really good to, and I'd say we've had quite a few sort of very late goals against us as well, haven't we, over this season so far? So that was good. So yeah, what did we think about Watergate? Because I seen him having a go, but at the time I didn't see him flick water at him. I didn't see that happen. I just seen him having a go, and the guy get up and square up to him. So I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was hilarious, absolutely hilarious.
So a comment online that he'd been sprinkled with holy water, and then suddenly arose like the second coming.
Well, one thing I don't get from it is he's rolled over, 3 or 4 times. He's got a few drops of water on him and he's straight back up. Why has the referee not booked him for diving?
Yeah.
Well, why is he not booked him for diving or inciting the crowd?
Yeah.
Because he's squared up to a fan. Now, I understand the fans giving him some holy water to cure him. So I would have thought he'd have got up happy.
I get that. And I get why because he's had a ban, hasn't he, this lad?
I don't know what the outcome is it?
I'm pretty sure it was a tweet he put out. He's got a 3-game ban.
Nah. It was my lad's. It's my lad's mate's dad. So I was trying to get some information at the time, asking what's happening. But I know they're kind of saying like, because it's could have been anything in the bottle that could have been thrown on him and all that kind of stuff. And
how are you going to get that in the? How are you going to get that in the ground? And why
people were bringing McDonald's and fish and chips in on Saturday? Yeah. So I don't know anymore. But yeah, so I think 3 games is probably might be just about right.
Yeah, it's fair enough, isn't it? But and again, I think somebody else put a comment on that. If they allowed you to keep your bottle tops on your bottles, that wouldn't have happened.
That's one of my in the res is that, because you go to so many different grounds and they don't care. And then Edgery Park is like, no, take your top off. So my lad knocked his over on Saturday, and I'm sat and stood in Coke, like, because there's no top on it. I don't go and get it, but that's one of my bugbears. I think of what we do. But yeah, I think I feel for the guy, obviously heat of the moment and stuff, and getting frustrated and things. But yeah, I think the referee should have booked him at least, because it's obvious by acting to get an advantage.
Yeah, and there you go, Dave Whitehead for you, Andy. Ask him if he's got any water left. He'll make you feel better, pal. His holy water, he can cure a 6'3". I'm sure he can sort out a bit of a cough and a cold.
I've been to the those baths in Lords, because my family's all Catholic, so I had to go on a pilgrimage when I was younger and stuff. I've never, even now, I can't tell you how cold those baths are. When you're telling like an 8-year-old kid, you get dunked in this bath thing, I think, oh, it'd be nice warm water. I can still feel the goosebumps on my arms now. It's freezing. And in fairness, SCFC has said that one of the bans included last night's game, so that's a Brucey bonus.
Yeah, it's a Brucey bonus. Good.
Who was the guy that took? Sorry, I was going to say, Andy, he was the guy that took the FA Cup that time. Came on the pitch and took the FA Cup. Was it the FA Cup?
That was the Bolton game, wasn't it?
Was it Bolton game? That was it. Yeah,
Bolton game.
Like 3-game ban or something, didn't he, for doing that? I don't think it was. It was a long ban, but yeah, came on, didn't he? Went to walk off with it and put it back.
Yeah, brilliant.
I do get it. I do get why they've got to show an example, because I think there's a comment up there about it could have been absolutely anything in the bottle, but I don't know. It's just a 1-game ban. It was more the comical side of it, wasn't it? It was the whole.
Yeah,
I wasn't even there, and I've seen the clip. I've seen the clip about 1 million times, and every time I piss myself.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And then obviously, I think fracas a bit at the end. Apparently, they bought a bus load of a 52-seater of just staff. I believe there was that many of them, and they were all sat in the main stand. And there's been a bit of someone's fell over and their kitman's allegedly grabbed one of our fans by the throat. Yeah, that's not right. Hopefully there'll be something inquiries about that. I think they were taking statements and stuff at the end or after that. So yes, it was all good fun. All good fun.
Do you know what they should do? And again, there's a comment here from County Fan 696. Is not buckets of water, but they should put those, confetti in buckets around the ground. And if anyone's like pretend to chuck a bucket of water over them, and the confetti goes over them everywhere.
Brilliant.
Or not.
Have some party poppers. Just have party poppers now.
A vuvuzela.
Yeah. Superb. Right. Rumours of players that are coming in. It looks like we've got one pretty much sewn up. Is he a right wing back? Is he a right winger from Bolton? Josh Cogley. I don't know what the middle bit is, so he's just Josh Cogley. That looks as if Sam Burns messaged that, hasn't he? So it looks as if that's pretty much nailed on. Do we know anything about him? Are we happy with that?
I messaged the Bolton fan at work, and he said, steady, pretty decent, gives 100%. Surprised we're letting him go. So yeah, he was. I think when you look online, there's like a split, isn't there, between what are you talking about is rubbish, no, he's not, and yeah. So, but yeah, that's from a Bolton fan at work. He said he'll be all right for us.
Yeah, I think that's most fans, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
fan bases, should I say, when you talk about players going.
Yeah, well, I know 6 Bolton fans, so I've messaged them today. 2 of them have said, have him. 2 of them have said, like you just said, Matthew, good player. Surprised we're letting him go. And 2 have just said, brilliant. So, again, it all just falls down to opinion and interpretation. Bolton fans said, and I know I get the argument that Sars moved down a couple of divisions. So yes, to us, he was brilliant compared to the League One that he was currently in. But look at Sars now in League One, brilliant, right? So Bolton fans said he was shit. So look how that turned out. So it's just a case of whether you like a player or not, really, isn't it? So
County fan said Torre was shit, and what he's doing now. But I think the other good thing about him is that he's very rarely injured, but then that worries me in coming to County. We'll probably make sure he gets injured. But yeah, he does have a very good record of playing games when he's picked, I think 40 games a season or whatever. So, I think that's what we need as well. So
hasn't Bolton's form have dropped off since he's been benched? I
think he's just dropping off because of the manager. They're all saying my mate at work saying it's Everett in disguise, like they're just playing the passing around the back in negative back football. So I think it's more of the manager than the players.
Fair enough. So there's that one, and then there's apparently we've had a bid turned down from St. Johnson for Adama Sidibeth. I've probably murdered that, but I apologise. Again, do we know anything about him? What do we think? He's a big striker, isn't he? Is he a big striker or is he a fast striker?
So was he playing for Cheadle Nomads or something not long ago? Or
apparently 3 years ago he played 19 games for Cheadle Nomads. I've seen loads of people posting that.
Yeah.
What do we think? It's irrelevant of where he started, really, though, isn't it? Like, look at
I don't mean like
look at Anthony Pilkington. Yeah, where did he start? Ashley Williams,
Ian Wright.
Ian
Wright.
So I mean, I can only go off his stats I've seen. He doesn't look prolific. Or, I don't know. I can't say I know too much about the individual, but. International though, isn't it? He's played one game. Gambian, that's it.
Is he Gambian or Gambian or Ghana or something?
Ghana,
so, yeah.
I've heard a little rumor that we're going, and someone's commented on it as well. Mark Morley again. I feel like I'm just in the Mark Morley club today. In fairness, though, he's commenting a lot of decent stuff, which basically means he's agreeing with whatever I'm saying. We're looking for two strikers who are pacey, because that's what we need. We need pace up front.
Yep.
Do you think we're going to see Wootton knocking it on for Stokes in that kind of? I know he's not a out and out striker, but that kind of knock on. No.
No, me personally, no. I think, and what I did notice last night that Stokes did, he basically took what DC was saying after the game, that he wants him to play that sort of holding back number 10 role, where if the shots come and he's picking up loose balls to then shoot, and he did that brilliantly last night. You know, rather than being the person that creating the chances, he was the player just mopping up. You know, so there's going to be opportunities where, yes, he flicks it on and he's in the right place at the right time. But I think generally he's going to want him to play that sort of like holding back, sort of number 10 role and just mopping up, basically, like a bit like Matty Warburton did.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Got a couple of other rumours that are in the chat. County fans 696, Kusini Yengi from Aberdeen. I've not heard that one. I've not seen that one on socials or anything, so I don't know anything about that. And then we've also got Claire Jeffs has put, heard rumours, Ari Tanto. She says, and this is pretty much what I think, he left to move home, so really can't see it, though we will miss him, and we'd be top if he was still here. Maybe not. But I don't see that. He's on the bench. He's getting playing time at Charlton, so I don't think there's anything in that. He moved to Charlton to go back home, so why is he going to come back up north when he wanted to go home? But hey ho. I think that's it from the rumours side of things.
Well, I'm not sure if Claire Jeffs is referring to an old post or we're re-signing Dicko again.
Oh, there we go. With Shamanga and
Tom Denton.
Tom Denton.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, but I have heard that we're getting one in tomorrow and a couple in by next week, or a couple more by the end of the window or something like that. So, yeah.
Okay. Very good. Shall we do a random shit of the week?
Do predictions for Saturday quickly.
Oh, okay. Predictions for Saturday. Go on, Andy, I'll let you go first.
3-0.
Okay. Damn, I was going to say that. What are you thinking, Matthew?
I was going to go 3-0, but then I don't quite know what County is going to turn up. So I'm going to go 2-0 to County still.
2-0.
But I just think it might be one of those frustrating. They might do all the time wasting, defending deep. You know, I just think we might struggle, to break them down. So, but I'll go 2-0.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go 4-1 then. I'm going all out.
Wow. 4-1.
And not conceding. I just want to say that for the record.
Well, we'll see. We'll get 4-0 and they'll score a 96th minute goal just to give their fans something to cheer about.
It's because Waggy's negative, Matthew. That's why.
Negative. I've just said 4-1.
No, but we're all keeping the clean sheet. I'd rather win 3-0 and not concede.
You're both in the goalkeepers union, aren't you? So.
Fair enough. Point taken.
Yes. All right. Random shit of the week.
Random shit of the week. It's the random shit of the week. It's the random shit of the week. It's the random shit of the week. Random shit of the week.
Joking. Not another one? Oh, for God's sake.
I've missed that. I say I've missed it. I say it every time. I can just go online and watch the whole clip, can't I? You know.
Yes.
But it's been clipped perfectly. Well done, Russ. Well done. Okay, so this week's random shit of the week is called Hat trick or half trick? Nope, said that wrong. Hat trick or
Good start.
Hat trick or half track?
Hat trick or half track?
Yeah.
Right.
Basically, it's just a shit name for more or less. So if anyone's ever played the game, more or less, I'm going to ask a question and you have to say, I'm going to give you two possible answers. No, I'm going to... hang on, what is it?
Have you thought about this, Andy? Are you doing it on the
You
fly?
you messaged me earlier, Andy. Goes, man and shit the week, all sorted out, got it nailed down.
Yeah, I know, and then I realised which we. I know, right? So I'm going to do basically. It's not like more or less. Forget that. It's basically which answer you think is true or false.
Right, so nothing to do with more or less.
Yeah, I think I started out doing more or less and then completely changed it. But in fairness, at least it suits with the random shit of the week. That I've actually
Absolutely. So
massively
well done. Well done on that
this
planning, Andy. That was amazing.
We should just, I know, because I was bragging about it at the start, going, look at me, I've planned all this shit. So, yeah. Right. So, in the 2025-26 League One season, County scored more than 1.4 goals per game on average. Oh, no, it is more or less. Yeah. So, do you think we scored so far more or less than 1.4 goals per game on average?
So you're asking if we've scored more than an average of 1.4 goals per game this season compared to last season?
No, forget. It is more or less. I've realised that. Forget last season. Forget last season.
Forget last season. See, last season doesn't exist.
No. So based on the 25-26 season now, have we scored more or less than 1.4 goals per game on average?
Less, I'd say.
Are you asking specific, or are we both guessing?
Both have a guess.
Well, can we both guess the same?
Well, yeah, if you want.
Right, I'm saying less as well.
Okay. You're both wrong. It's more. It's 1.5.
1.5 goals per game.
Where's the adjudicator?
How many goals have we scored then so far this season, Andy?
Oh, don't ask questions.
What is it then, Andy? What's the answer? How many?
1.5.
1.5. Just okay. I see where you're going.
Where you getting your information from?
Don't matter, does it? Let's not pick hole in the game, Wacky. Just go with it.
Okay.
I'm going to Google that.
We'll go with that. We've scored 34 goals in 25 games, according to FOTMob.
We've scored 34 goals in what?
25 games.
Right. Sorry, ladies and gents. We're just going to work this out. It's 1.3. I'm not doing all that. I'm not working all that maths out. Why am I going to
say 1.3? Because that's less than 1.4. So
1.36. So you round it up, don't you? If you ever went to school.
Oh, so the actual answer is 1.4. So neither of us have got it right because it's not more or less. It's spot on. Is that what you're saying?
Oh shit!
I'm gonna say we don't round up, and me and Waggy are right.
I'm going with that as well, Matthew.
2 decimal places done.
You both got a point for that one. Well done.
Hey!
Well done.
Imagine this on a game show having to argue with the host. No, wait a minute.
Right. Second question. County's win percentage was above 45% by the end of the season.
Last season.
Which season?
Obviously last season, because we're not finished this season, yeah.
I'd say yes.
We won more than 45% of our games. Yes.
Both get a point. More, because they won 25 of their 46 games, which is 54%.
Are you sure, Andy? Do I need to check?
We'll let someone in the comments check.
No, because I just waste 15 minutes like we just did on the other one. I feel like I've been playing this game for about an hour.
Your sense of time when you're not in work is just crazy.
He plays 3 seasons of Football Manager a night.
During County's League 2 season in 23-24, they had more than 10 consecutive wins. Did they have more or less than 10 consecutive wins?
More.
Yeah, we did go on a few on the bounce, didn't we? I'll go with the opposite just to make it interesting, so I'll just say no.
You're saying less?
I'm saying less.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Waggy, you're right.
Oh.
Yeah, we went 12 games unbeaten, and we needed to be.
Yeah.
Was it Harrogate that if we'd have beaten them, we'd have took the League 2 record for most consecutive wins of 13, if I remember correctly. Yeah. The only reason I remember it because I was designing a T-shirt to represent that, but that's the only reason I remember that.
Insider help, like.
Well, no, because I designed the T-shirt myself and didn't show it to anybody.
I'll let you off.
Right, so we're on 2-1. Is that 2-1?
No, it's 3-2. We've both got the first question
Same
right.
thing, innit? Same thing. 3-2. You should get this one more than Waggy. Waggy was like an alcoholic from this era. In 1919, oh no, you won't get it. I've misread the number. In 1933, Matthew.
Yeah, easy.
Oh yeah, that was my drunk days.
I thought it said 1993, so I was thinking, you can get one back here. So
it would have been like 12.
Well, you would have known it more than 1933, where you were like minus 80, So, so 1933 to 34, Division 3 North season, County scored more than 100 goals. So you think we scored more than 100 or less than 100?
I'll say more for shits and giggles.
Go on then, I'll give you a chance. I'll go less.
It's more. They scored 115.
There you go.
Oh, square. Is it a tiebreaker then?
Yeah, so we'll do a tiebreaker just to end this shit show. Not the show.
I think all right. The show's been good, Andy. It's just the last bit.
just the random shit of the week.
I'm sorry, Claire. Sorry, before you carry on, I'm sorry, Claire. We have never heard the Quizmaster is correct.
we proved that thesis.
We've just proved that he is not correct.
In fairness, I think I proved that I'm not correct. In the 1997-98 First Division season, County scored more than 60 league goals.
I feel like this is a red herring because it seems like quite obvious we'd score more than 60.
So I'm going to go less. I'm going to go less.
I have to go more then because Waggy's beat me to it. Even though I am the guest.
Taking in turns. It's a democracy.
I'll say more, yeah. Say more.
For the first time, I think we've been doing random shit of the week. Waggy's lost.
Oh.
That's the first time. You've always won, I think, Waggy. You've always been or joint winner or something.
There you go. How many goals did you score?
There's a reason why you do random shit of the week, Waggy. You're better at it.
I'm going to clip that.
How many was it, Andy?
Hey?
How many was it?
How many was what?
How many goals did we score? What goals did we score that year?
Oh, the question. Right, yeah. Do you know what?
And you're back in the room. And you're back in the room.
I didn't know what you were on about. I've finished now. I've finished. So as soon as I obviously said that Waggy's better at doing random shit of the week,
A quiz master gives you the answer afterwards. He doesn't just go, "You've won."
oh, you're born. It doesn't matter, does it? Really doesn't matter. 66 was the answer.
Oh, not much then.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you very much for that, Andy. It was amazing.
Do you know why I was confused at the beginning?
Because you're Andy?
Yeah. Well, apart from that, because I've done the wrong. I've done 2 random shit of the weeks and I've read the wrong one. So where I thought I was doing one of them, I've done the other one that I was going to go with on another week, and I'm a bit gutted now because the other one. I thought the other one was better. So yeah.
Oh, you just give us the dregs. You've even from random shit of the week, we've got the dregs of random shit of the week.
No, it was just
sloppy seconds, though, Maggie. That's why.
No, it is. It's definitely got something against you, Matthew.
Well, I wanted to wait for Russ because I think he's a better host. That's why. So yeah. Although I think after now, Waggy's taking full control over random shit of the week, so we'll probably never get to hear the other one. So,
oh no, we take it in turns.
Oh, do we have to?
yes, because that's why it's called random shit of the week, because it's just random
shit
and generally shit.
Yeah,
brilliant. So yeah, like to obviously say, don't forget to like, subscribe, share on YouTube, rate, review, whatever podcast player you're listening to us on. Finally, it's cheers. Thank you from me. We are the award-winning Scarf Bigara War for county fans, by county fans. Have you enjoyed yourself, Matthew?
I certainly have, especially on the week.
I'm not sure if Andy will invite you back again, but yeah. Have you enjoyed yourself, Andy?
Always, mate. Always. And Matthew's, I would class Matthew as a good friend. So he will be invited back in a couple of years.
No, it is good. And on a serious note, it's good to know I've been watching for quite a number of years. So it was nice to meet you. It was Wigan away, I think we met Andy.
It was.
And then got chatting. So no, thanks for the invite. I really enjoyed it. Thanks very much.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Excellent. So the review show is back on Sunday night. Currently, Steve has got a preview show out for the Rotherham game, talking to a rather despondent Rotherham fan, which is quite amusing. So get yourselves listening to that before Saturday. Review show is back on Sunday, and we are back as always next Wednesday night. And I'm pretty sure that the hostess with the mostess will be back, Mr. Russ Johnson. So cheers. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye.